working too. The overlay is working. We have no problems. Everything is working fine. And we are now finally starting this one-shot match. Let me turn off the music. Oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap. What a relief to be able to kick this show match off. We have here, you might notice, actually, it doesn't say it on the scoreboard, but BIGRAT here is actually from Southern Washington, as he almost gets an incredible start. Coming from Ridgefield High School, out in, I believe I think it's Ridgefield, Washington as well. I think it's the only high school in Ridgefield, if I'm familiar with it. Probably one of the better teams, I think like a top 8 team in the state last year out of Washington, and Washington's a pretty deep and competitive state. And BIGRAT, the star player for that team, but on the other hand, Hope, the North Eugene superstar, who has played, I believe this is their third show match on my stream, taking down Jaeger and then taking, or 3-2, taking Jaeger down 3-2, and then taking down, or losing to her peer Rain, her teammate Rain, also at North Eugene, 1-3 yesterday. And BIGRAT has only played, he's played twice my stream, once this year and once last year. And both matches, he has dominated 3-0. A funny story about BIGRAT, back in, this had to have been August of 2024. I was not familiar with how mechanical and incredible of a player he is. And I had a 1v1, I arranged a show match with him between one of my players I was coaching at the time, Blake, at Wilsonville High School. And he straight up demolished Blake. And it was an incredible performance from BIGRAT that I genuinely went into his messages and was like, hey, are you cheating? Is someone else on your account? But no, it was the real BIGRAT, and it is the same BIGRAT you are going to see on your screen today. A incredible opponent for Hope. Let's see if she can take him down. But BIGRAT will get an air dribble bump to clear some space, but does not get it in the net. And now offensive pressure. Will Hope early challenge? No, she will not. Powerful shot to the top left, saved away, or the middle left, I should say. BIGRAT gets demoed, and now Hope on the counterattack. BIGRAT will respawn at the far side. This is tough to defend. High flick over the crossbar, and she trips off the post. This might mean BIGRAT can get to this first. Paying very close attention to Hope's positioning. What an incredible touch from Hope. Get that ball flying out to the left side. As BIGRAT will calmly collect this ball as Hope instantly challenges. Still in awe that we are underway, and still so grateful that we are underway with this show match. And this has been a long time coming. I know Hope has wanted to play BIGRAT in a 1v1 show match, but the reason why it's taken so long is I believe she was having some controller issues, but we finally got her on a fresh working controller that she actually won. For those of you who tuned in last stream would know that she won a $20 Amazon gift card from winning a bracket prediction contest for the RLCS Raleigh Major, and she won herself a $20 Amazon gift card from me as a result of that, and she got new cables with it. Now, 1-1 scoreline at halftime. This is quite low scoring for a ones game standard. We saw pretty similar in yesterday's show match with Hope, where she against her teammate Pierre started off with a very, I believe it was like a 1-0, 1-1 scoreline for quite a while, or maybe a 1-0 scoreline for quite a while. I know Raider didn't get on the board that much, only got 1 goal on the board in the first game. And we seem to be off to a slow start the same way, but BIGRAT will get his second, and will take his second lead of the series. I believe he scored first, if I'm correct. Kickoff win for BIGRAT. The kickoff is looking quite impressive. What will he do with the ball here? Powerful shot to the top. Hope not able to save it. Hope went too far in the net, being a little bit surprised. Maybe she was thinking that, judging by the trajectory of BIGRAT here, that he was going to set up an air dribble, but nope, BIGRAT opted to take one hard touch of the net, and it seemed like Hope was unaware that that was coming. 3-1 scoreline for BIGRAT, off to a strong start. Another kickoff win for him, might be his 4th. And the Ridgefield Sputter will get to his 4th goal. And speaking of, yes, the Ridgefield High School mascot is the Sputter, which I believe means potato. So it is the Highlander versus the potato here. And the potato is currently beating the Highlander 4-1 in game 1. So what an incredible feat achieved by this young potato. Now BIGRAT full boost off the wall. Might start an air dribble, but ooh, was not expecting that ball to come that high. And he ends up ripping it away to the midfield, and Hope will capitalize on a free open net. But again, one thing you might notice from both these players is I believe I think both these players have peaked around like GC 1 and 2s, and I'm not sure they've gotten any higher than that. But I'm not sure what rank of 1s players these guys are, but these guys are not afraid to air dribble and try things off the wall. They're very brave with both of them on their attacks, which makes this a very, very entertaining 1v1 show match, even though I don't think these players have ever hit higher than maybe Champ 2 in 1s. I don't know if either of these players have hit Champ in 1s before. I know they've both hit Grand Champ in doubles. But we're still getting to see some very high-flying action. Hope might show us some of it right here. Now she opts to fall to the ground, and BIGRAT will take it away. Now BIGRAT might score the open net here if he can get the Doomsday dish. Cannot get it on target. BIGRAT now full boost off the corner. Pops it high off the wall again. Hits the crossbar, though. And he will not score. Both players now with no boost to work with. BIGRAT tries to stay close to the ball, gets that shot on target, and Hope just will get punished for going for that mid boost. I think she thought the first instinct was to starve the boost away from BIGRAT, but she ended up giving a free open net. Now BIGRAT has the lead of the entirety of game 1, but that does not mean that Hope can't claw back. With 40 seconds to go, she needs to get some boost quick to start this counterattack. BIGRAT now failed air dribble attempt results into a powerful pinch. Hope now, high shot, saved away by BIGRAT. And 25 seconds left on the clock. What can Hope do here? How will she go about her attack? Catches this ball. Maybe to set up a dribble flick. High flick, but easily saved away by BIGRAT. This will surely be game unless she can work a piece of magic right here. But it does not seem like it. Time will run down, and BIGRAT will be the victor of game 1. The quote-unquote away player in the Washingtonian will start off with a game 1 win. Good seeing you again, Cakelich. How you doing, man? Bang for Hey, I've heard about you, Portland. I've heard a lot about you. BIGRAT has had very good things to say about you. Good seeing you, man. Nice to meet you. Oops, I forgot to change the map. Oh, boy. Okay, I guess we're repeating DFH Stadium. Oopsie daisy there. I don't even know what map is next. I think it should be Salty Shores. Well, there we go. Sorry about that, players. No map rotation for them. Game 2. After a convincing game 1 win for BIGRAT, holding the lead throughout the entire game. Ops go to the backboard here. Gets the second touch, but Hope put enough pressure for BIGRAT to not be able to put that ball in. BIGRAT now will catch the ball off the wall again. Goes for the flip reset. Can he deliver this in? Yes, he can. What an incredible shot to the center of the net. And immediately punished for giving that space off the wall. And this is the kind of incredible shot that I expect to see out of BIGRAT. Quite a strong kickoff, too. I think he's been dominating the kickoffs, too. And I'm not even sure if he really needed to make much of a touch. I think he didn't even need a jump, and he could have still scored that ball. I mean, that's so easy on himself. It was such an incredible kickoff. But I want to pay attention to Hope now to see how can she adapt. Now, you might observe that she is hitting the center of the ball, but she isn't really flipping through it, which is the main reason why she's not going into the same direction as the ball, which might be giving her some trouble. BIGRAT opts to muscle it straight through and get his third goal. Again, look at how comfortable BIGRAT is with taking this ball in the air. Even when he has plenty of space, he still opts to take it to the air every single time. And when he's that effective at it, he might as well keep going for it. Another kickoff win for BIGRAT, but Hope will get possession off of it. And will now scramble to her corner boost. BIGRAT stays close to pressure the ball. Trying to make this as difficult as possible for Hope to get an easy catch. Did he get that boost? Yes, he did. I cannot believe that BIGRAT got that boost. That has got to be extremely frustrating for Hope. That is incredible that he managed to steal that away. But the BIGRAT Potato will start off to a 4-goal lead and will dominate game 2. Can he make it 5? Yes, he can. Top shelf. Oh, never mind. He hits the crossbar. Will he miss this? No, he will not. That looked a little sketchy. But BIGRAT 5-0 in game 2. This is dominant from him. Now full boost for Hope to work with. This is the start of her counterattack. Takes it to the air. This is a great way to fight back, but she hits the crossbar, and it will end up giving... Oh, BIGRAT may have missed this. This might be BIGRAT 6. Yes, it will. Brave attempt from Hope, but it will only come back to bite her. 6-0 scoreline for BIGRAT, but certainly not a snooze fest. Let's make this 7. Yes, he can. Slaps it with his wheels to get a 7th goal. My goodness, is BIGRAT looking dominant here. I believe that is 13 goals across 6.5 minutes. Just shy of it. My goodness. Can he make it another 8 goals? I cannot believe the dominance in the kickoff he's getting. Yeah, Hope's really got to do some work if he wants to change the... if she wants to get some kickoff wins on BIGRAT, because BIGRAT has a quite an impressive kickoff. It's not like that this has all just been Hope being mauled at every aspect of the pitch. No, the main start of it has been the kickoffs. And the fact that BIGRAT is able to constantly get possession to start his attacks. Is he about to make this 9-0? I cannot believe it. This is dominant in Game 2. BIGRAT off the wall again. Full boost grab. Hope will try to rip it away. But BIGRAT will keep possession again. Powerful touch, though. This might be... Hope might be able to catch this. Yes, she can. But it ends up spilling right back out to BIGRAT. And now she's in the same predicament she has been 9 times this game. Ops go for the double tap. He hits it in. Are you kidding me? We are not even at halftime, and we have 10 goals for BIGRAT. Holy smokes. Now, just how much more is BIGRAT going to score? Or maybe the matters might be Hope is going to start to score. I mean, hey, it is halftime. If BIGRAT can score 10, why can't she score 11 right now? Now, full boost work with off the wall is a good start. Will she air dribble this? Powerful touch, but not a clean enough catch. And it will spill right back out to BIGRAT. Touches off the wall, follows up again to make a powerful shot. Saved away by Hope. Full boost grab. What can she make happen here? Tries to set up an air dribble again. Goes over BIGRAT, but BIGRAT still able to get a touch. The car control from BIGRAT is quite impressive as he gets his 11th. I mean, this is brutal. But this isn't even like Hope is playing poorly. I mean, we saw her yesterday put on an incredible show match. This is just BIGRAT showing a whole nother level. Saved away by Hope again. Then again, she has had plenty of saves. It's not like she's been completely helpless against the BIGRAT attack. Her main issue has just been getting the possession in the first place to start her own, as she's had far fewer chances. BIGRAT out in the air again. What a smooth catch. Tries to pinch it low. Hope will save it away. But BIGRAT still close to the ball. What will they do here? Powerful shot. And Hope will backflip on the post. And that is 12 goals for BIGRAT. Look at the persistence from BIGRAT to constantly stay close to this play. Now, if I was down 12-0, I would say this game is pretty much chalked. But this doesn't mean that Hope can still win this series. I've seen play... I thought BIGRAT just turned that into his own net. That would have been hilarious if he did. I've seen players lose first games 12-1 by multiple goal margins, but still end up winning the series. So 2 tough games for Hope does not mean a reverse sweep is out of the cards. Failed to flick attempt though. We'll spell it to BIGRAT. And this is really just as much learning time for Hope to have, just to figure out how to defend this BIGRAT offense. The flip reset comes through. That is his 13th goal. Oh my goodness. Glad to see both players supporting the chat. I love to see you guys supporting both you guys as players. And both competitors too. Both of you guys have played each other actually, I believe twice in one day at the George Fox University Invitational, where North Eugene High School, where Hope is from, actually ended up beating Ridgefield twice. I believe 2-0 and 4-0. This is BIGRAT's chance at revenge. but there's maybe a possible early sign of that being stifled from this air dribble out of Hope. Then again, it looks like this scoreline will certainly be what ends this, is the end of this game. We'll probably see a dominant score. This will end dominantly for BIGRAT, almost certainly, unless Hope can work out some magic. That does not mean Game 3 is out of the cards. Now Hope might get a demo here, and she's learning to chase down BIGRAT, as mainly the thing about BIGRAT, not only are his mechanics really up to par, but Hope is just not able to keep up with the pace of BIGRAT, where BIGRAT is taking boosts, constantly staying with lots of momentum, driving around, staying close to play, and he really does not shoot. He does not give space away, which is mainly the thing that Hope needs to catch on to see how can she defend against a player that is so constricting like BIGRAT. Another kickoff win for him. This might be the 15th. Looking like the coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb meme up in here in Game 2. And my goodness, for those of you just tuning in, this is not the scoreline we saw in Game 1. We saw a much closer game in Game 1. Still in favor of BIGRAT. I believe 6-3, was it? 6-2? I think it was 6-3. Hope now does not get the beat off the wall. Not expecting BIGRAT to go. And she's got some more defending to do. And that will certainly be game. We are looking at a 15-1 scoreline unless Hope can turn another. Might end it off at 15-2. And that will be the scoreline we end off Game 2 with. Dominant fashion for BIGRAT. And all the momentum in the series. Let's actually move on to the game. Let's move to Salty Shores. Let's go to Game 2. I guess we'll just skip the Game 4 map. We'll skip one map. We'll figure it out if this isn't the final game. Let's go to do you guys want Salty Shores or Manfield? If you guys say it before this time runs out, I'll get you your map. Salty Shores or Manfield Night? Take your pick. Man, gotcha. All right. I did not expect BIGRAT to be listening to the stream. Yeah, we got lots of votes for BIGRAT. We will end off Game 3 at Manfield Night. This might be the map for Game 3, but this might not be the last map you'll see today if Hope can swing the momentum in her favor. But she's got a tall mountain to climb. BIGRAT now staying close to play with zero boost. So frustrating. You can see even from Hope's perspective, she isn't used to seeing a player persist so much and just constantly go for the ball, not allowing any space and time. I mean, the persistence on the attack, just constantly trying to force Hope into uncomfortable spots, will give BIGRAT his first of Game 3. And this looks like a similar start to Game 2. Kickoff win again for BIGRAT. Can he slot this in again? Yes, he will. The own goal from Hope only sped things up for the matter. But the kickoff staying just as dominant. Now, if there's two adjustments that Hope needs to make right now, Hope really needs to start getting used to playing close to play and going for the ball earlier and not allowing BIGRAT to have so much space. And she also needs to work on that kickoff a bit. But right now, this is just a learning opportunity. There's nothing to lose anymore. You're down 2-0 in a series and down 2-0 in Game 3. She's got to send it all and give it her best. Attempt to the top corner is a great start to it. Almost gets the bump on BIGRAT. If she landed that bump, it would have been a goal. But it ends up flying back in her net. 3-0 for BIGRAT. Maybe going for the demo there for BIGRAT. But instead, he opts to take it with a full boost off the wall. What can he do here? We've seen some wonder goals out of him today. Can he score another powerful shot to the crossbar? That had way too much sauce on it. That's still a great attempt, but Hope was taken into a counterattack. That was incredibly fast. I wish we got to see how fast that was going when that hit the crossbar. Hope now almost able to get a second. But Anne will get the full corner boost, and now she has an opportunity to pressure. Just has to stay close to this ball. But BIGRAT will touch it away again. And did BIGRAT get that boost? No, he did not get that boost. He does not have any boost to work with to defend this. But I hope has to make a clean catch here to keep on the attack. And she did a great job just there. High flick, goes to the edge of a bump, but BIGRAT just barely saves it. That was still a great attempt from Hope. Amazing catch to control on the ground, just could not get the finish. Now air dribble again, possession in her favor. Goes to the flip reset, tries to get the double, ends up flying perfectly off the crossbar. Although she did not get the double reset she intended, this was still incredible from Hope. Now 3:13 remaining, a much closer scoreline than we saw in game 2. Hope's got some fight in her left. BIGRAT maybe off the backboard. Yes, he will turn that in. What an incredible read. I imagine he did not intend to place this off the crossbar, but the moment he realized it was not bouncing high enough, look at him fly down to read the bounce. He just barely made that. And he will get rewarded with his 4th goal in game 3. Air dribble again, out for BIGRAT, bounces up the ceiling. Can he get the power shot? Top right, saved away by Hope. Can he backflip into this? Yes, he can, but Hope denies it. Great defense by Hope. The diligence has increased a significant margin, and she looks like she's got some fight in her this game. Flip reset opportunity. Can she make the successful counterattack? Goes to the bump. BIGRAT denies it. But again, the confidence is still showing. Even though she's getting scored on, it looks better than in her game 2. But BIGRAT is just too class. Clearly a level being shown today that Hope cannot match. But she's got 2:29 left on the clock to come back. No space to work with, but look at BIGRAT staying close to play. Looks like Hope wanted to take some space and time there, but Hope just immediately barreled down, or BIGRAT immediately barreled down to take away that possession. Now not a fast enough air dribble, nothing dangerous for BIGRAT, as he will now opt to counterattack, but Hope staying close to play. There she goes. She learned a trick off of BIGRAT's book. Staying close and diligent to the play and not allowing that free space means that BIGRAT was not able to take a free shot on net. And a good respawn for her will not allow her to get to this ball first. We'll have a full boost to work with. Has to defend BIGRAT again, but BIGRAT's touch is too far away, but he still managed to get the dunk. I cannot believe he made that work. You can see this from Hope's perspective. BIGRAT's touch was way farther than he intended, but he ends up flipping into it, and Hope mistouches it, so it just plays right into BIGRAT. And now 6-2 in favor of the Ridgefield Sputter. And it looks like he will have some revenge for the George Fox University Invitational in 2024. 5, same thing. BIGRAT managed to get the ball past Hope, but bumps in the way to trip BIGRAT up. Full boost win. Can she slot this in the net? Gets it farther enough. Can she score the open? No, she opts to go for the boost. Doesn't even try for it. But ends up getting the flick over BIGRAT's head to still get the goal. 1:22 left on the clock to score 3. I love that banner, by the way, and that new title. The Sunless Con video participant, another good touch to the collection. Well, we've had the first touch in the Chalk Gas titles. We've had the Squishy Saver. We've had the Crossbar Queen for Athena. We've had a lot of good community titles. Hope will get denied by BIGRAT again. Now 0 boost to work with. Can she defend this attack from BIGRAT? BIGRAT will pop it over. Hope tries to cut it in quick, but no, he cannot. Will starve the boost again. But persistence from Hope to switch that over. And can she score this? Yes, she can. Top or middle left. And now Hope is only 2 goals away. Diligent Rock League, and the task just keeps getting smaller. Kickoff win again for BIGRAT. Can he get the power shot? No, he cannot. Grabs the full boost, though. Off the wall. Is he going to go for the reset again? Yes, he will. Does he manage to get it? Yes, he does. I don't think Hope thought that BIGRAT had gotten that. But that's got to be nightmare fuel to constantly defend this. I mean, look at how he got that. I can't believe he got that reset watching this from Hope's perspective. It did not look like he got that reset. but he ends up getting his 7th goal on the board. Bang indeed, Clover. Bang indeed. That has been one of the very many wonder goals that BIGRAT has scored today. Can he score another? Pops it high. Hope will challenge early, though, and make the save. Good bump from BIGRAT. Maybe able to keep possession as a reward for it, but able to get his 8th on the board. And this looks like game over, unless Hope can work out a miracle. But how incredibly played from BIGRAT, though. Opposite dribble this one to the corner. Same corner as where Hope is, though, but he ends up still getting the beat. Can he score his 9th? Yes, he will. And that is certainly the end of the series. But how well played, too. What a good sign this is for Ridgefield High School next year. It looks like Southern Washington might have some teams to send down to Oregon Invitationals next year. BIGRAT might be able to pile in 10th. He'll opt to do that in 0 seconds. Go for the flick. No, he will not. That is GG's. And BIGRAT will win this series dominantly.